The mic is plugged? Okay, cool. I forgot to plug the mic. Anyway, hi, hello, welcome. Atomic, what's funny about that is that, like, I actually feel bad streaming this game. It's an amazing fucking game, and I highly recommend you play it first. But don't panic. It's still a lot of fun, and I'll try to keep you up to speed if you still want to watch. Nope, that's my magic pill. Don't feel bad if you miss some streams. It's let's just say you did something better with your time. Anyway, welcome. Hi, hello everybody. This is Disco Elysium. We'll keep playing the game. It's a really good game, and I really want to finish it. And I've been thinking about stuff, and I figure out some stuff. First of all, I need to make let you play these kind of games. Really? Thank you a lot. That's why I keep the VODs on. Always hate it when it's hard to find the VODs of a streamer. So I kind of try to make mine's easier to find and kept a number on it. So, sure you. Come on. Anyway, launching the game. Where were we? You know what? It's been a while. The shower, and I'll be able to watch. Have a good shower. Don't forget to use water. It's been a while. Oh, my hair is a mess. Kind of ugly. Is it on? It's not on. There you go. Now it's on. Now, access the control panel. And then I hack into the mainframe, download their. Why is it red? What? Oh, what? That's not the usual color. It gives a nice pink light. Oh, whoa, it actually gives a nice pink light, but like, oh yeah, actually, I'm just gonna show you. Game screen. Small! I'm small! That's right, I'm small. Anyway, yeah, it gives. I don't know why it's set up to red. Now I have to fix it. If I put everything on blue, it's gonna be better. I hope it's not like it doesn't hurt the eyes too much. It hurts the eyes too much. Let's calm down on the light. Actually, can I control them all? I can control them all. Yeah, this is better. Anyway, I don't want the controller on. Hi, hello, welcome. Disco Elysium. Shall we play a video game? Second of all, why is it like that? Is it better if I do this? Actually, kind of better. I like it like that. Like this, like that, like this, like that. Continue. Put some point to insurance. Okay. Notebook. Door gunner. Talk to Titus about the golden gunner. Oh yeah, this rape story doesn't add up at all. Find him. We can't. Find the armored gloves. Fishing village. We can't. Stumble across it, miracles happens. Hopefully, who put the trash? Take a while. Joyce's info on the lynching. The victim's tattoo. Sing karaoke, that's that important. Get our reality lowdown. Find the murder weapon. Find one armor piece. You really want one of the armor pieces. Getting the hangman's boot. That is Impossible. So let's go back. I forgot I look like that. Jesus Christ, I look bad. But it's for the stats. You don't understand. Anyway. Hey. Bitch. Can we talk?
Clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Yeah, we're recruiting and we're hoping you'd join in. You'd fit perfectly. So I talked to Clash about the tape. Forgot how to pronounce it.
Dan.
He tenses immediately. Chest tightens. Jaw sets. Ready for another blow.
And nothing. She stands by what she said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
She pretty much laughed at us, Titus.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
Actually, I think it made her a little nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore.
That is not...
Oh, fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Oh, we have him on the ropes and I love this.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Titus rubs his chin with his palm as if trying to grind it smooth.
Women are crazy. Irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
Maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Nah. I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
She's a hardcore party girl with a bigger death wish than mine, or she does not seem helpless. She's not some helpless girl. She handled the mercenary pretty well enough.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
Yeah. Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent. The man is slowing down. Looks like a bad blood sugar crash. He can't keep track of all the variables anymore.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
Yes!
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
It's over when I say it is. Starts saying something, then thinks best not to.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Yeah, he's
The
done.
window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they would be.
Godly 3%. We can try it. I'm afraid.
Clausia is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played. and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good.
Kim, I'm gonna need your gun again. I don't need the gun again. This fucking dark shadow of my heart,
What the
man.
hell are you talking about?
I got fucked by some chicks. Fuck real bad.
Look around, cop. These men are dock workers. They don't want to hear about your psycho circus.
No, he's already dead,
No,
man.
boss. I'm always up for another suicide attempt.
Yeah, me too. I'm always up to see a cop cry.
You won't hear it. That's enough for the circus now, officer. Let's do procedural questions, or even, why not take a little breather?
These working class folks
Shit.
don't know how to talk about feelings. You shouldn't have opened up to them, or anyone.
Okay. They're covering up for someone. Oh, sorry. Convinced the Hardy Boys to tell you. Any
Yes?
nothing.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you the Hardy girl?
I am not.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Shoot your shot, Glenn.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
He's right, you know?
The cold look in her eyes speaks louder than words. She is not amused.
Oh, well, fair enough. What are you gonna do to me?
What are we going to do to you? The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Well, it's really easy to get them mixed up at this point.
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Maybe we'll talk later. Let's go see her again. Then we'll wrap up this and try to find something else around.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Nice room we've got here.
Yeah, it's pretty deluxe.
Yeah. Where's that window is new?
It is.
An evasive maneuver. Ask a follow-up.
When was it changed? During your stay?
Yeah. I'm trying not to lie to you here. Stop making it hard.
Then lie to me.
I don't want to lie to the law. It's not my style.
She smile. It's a sad little smile. Like she's some miniature bird or tiny field mouse.
I'm just a girl whom windows break around.
You hear the scribbling of the lieutenant's pen.
Where does the door lead to?
You tell me, officer, when you've kicked it down. I've been wondering myself, but I'm light of foot. Not a good door kicker.
Now, what are you doing here then?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol.
Martinez.
I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go.
You came to the right place.
She looks at you and nods,
Okay.
watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke. She looks back. Time moves slowly. Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit.
What is happening?
Nothing. Just time passing. Don't worry.
Okay.
Anything out of the ordinary and you would be notified. Air moves in your windpipe. Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting.
Fuck, avert
The
your eyes.
strange moment ends. It was brief. No longer than
That was
2.2
dangerous.
seconds.
I shouldn't mess with women anymore. God, I should go back to trying to date Kim. Maybe I should ask her about the drugs. Just save in case. Just maybe it'll add a
I
modifier.
was just thinking. Yeah, thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Narcomania is nothing to be proud of, miss.
What did you say?
Narcomania is a serious issue and nothing to scoff at, miss.
Oh my god. Now it's turning into narcomania. It's got to be serious if it's 2 words. I'm sorry. All right.
Ah, shit. I thought I had high volition. Guess I'm an idiot. Oh, it's my lowest stat. Even lower. No, logic. Logic is my lower stat. I'm an idiot. I cannot put 1 and 1 together. I do believe I would die if I try. I'm gonna check back the what's it called? The crime scene. Maybe I missed something. Bit of a... Let's check this.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Hey, Kuno, what's up?
Fuck does Kuno care?
The boy turns to you. He doesn't care. Some question
Yeah.
about the crime scene.
The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
2 minutes. Let's back up a notch.
Yeah, back out.
Back out and take your fat ass with
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. The
Uh,
fuck about it?
never
You're
mind.
testing Kuno.
Get lost.
Kuno doesn't.
let's check the trash
The
again.
trash container. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. The container sounds a muffled gong.
Nothing more here. I harassed the lady already. I harassed them already.
The purity of snow always
Don't
reminds
lie.
me of the purity of a man's soul. If he...
Officer, the mere sight of police in Martinez makes me feel safer already. How can I help you?
No, I don't want to ask about any of those. I'd feel bad. Let's check on Tommy Lum. That I'm curious.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Thought I put some points in empathy. Cafeteria window. Cafeteria window? You can try again.
the dockworkers, a ceiling-height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches, light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket, hanging from it, a bronze key. It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Someone hit a key in the bush.
Huh?
I need you guys to hand me the key to... can you let me slide by so I can grab the key?
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that. The hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch and slides it across the table to you. The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun.
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Thank you.
Off yourself. Make it up to me, cop. I still got my money on that.
Okay. Cool. Let's go open that door. I do believe it's this way. Wait, quick, important.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Okay. Smoker up here could be a witness. Talk to him.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
His shirt hangs unbuttoned to his frame. No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare. Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
That's good. Can I at least have a cigarette?
Apologies, but this is my last one.
The god himself has denied you absolution.
Can't you just toss that one down?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
But shut up and throw.
I'm not throwing anything.
There's no way you'd catch that cigarette anyway. Yes, really. Don't even try. You'll just embarrass yourself.
Well, some things are fun to try.
As you wish.
Really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
By God, this young man has the body of a decathlete. His lithe form was practically made for vaulting over the high bar.
Yeah, Whirling's backyard.
I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinet's standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
Opacious shares and dead house plan. There's the seed.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
Ooh, what kind?
It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend? How intriguing.
And who is it?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles. Someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying on you three.
Can he at least tell me his name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
All right, we'll talk later.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Ah, fuck. Please stay, please stay, please stay.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotion.
Oh,
side.
God.
Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
Do you want me to cry, huh?
For God's sake, I don't want you to cry. Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
And he's gone. What do you want from me? Do you want me to cry?
He's gone.
We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great, let's do that. I'm curious about this.
There must be another way into the building.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you absolute... Oh, wait, hello, hi.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
Turn it
There's
over.
a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has hundreds of apartments.
How are you gonna find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Nice. The balcony. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. This box is filled with cleaning chemical. Smells of laundry. +1 logic. I don't care. What does this give me? Visual calculus. I do have 0 logic. Take a look at the balcony beforehand. The curtain shifts just a little. Someone is watching from within. Ooh. Actually, I'd rather unlock one of these. I'm curious about White Morning. Or I could become a fascist. But no, I'm more curious about White Morning. It's what we got when we saw the postcard. So, bring up boxes full of cigarette butts and it requires. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. That's odd. Just a door. Nothing for you here right now. Locked. School. Door to be remembered. Dessert 29. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. So this? Voice from within, sitting along buoyant dance track. Not our man. I'm guessing this is apartment? damn it. Let's keep exploring. Someone has drawn 5 pointed stars on the wall.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Some padlock?
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
No?
No reply.
Don't judge me.
This door has been closed.
Breaking and entering.
The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, detective.
Come on. Flamboyant poster of a white star, real lithography. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
Him being?
He's known as the father of scientific communism, also known as
it's Marx, okay.
His theories about economic history greatly influenced, some would even say sparked, the anti-centennial revolution.
Whoever lives here needs to learn how the economy actually works.
I suspect that's exactly what they are trying to do. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Book of Critical Theory, Monstrosities of Capital and such. 9mm bullet, conceptualization. Oh. Wait, it has... Each mark has a... Each stat up has a comment on it. Just realized that's funny.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this demands a female voice. This police, open up.
Do I have to open the door?
Sad, her tone is now getting defensive.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Later then, entering this door seems a physical challenge.
Another postcard. Hello. Ooh. We are hobo maxing. Hello. Firing squad for the riches. For the rich.
Give me a moment.
Leaning on the broom, her knuckle whites as bone. She seemed to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Aww.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
This won't take long. I only have a few questions.
Go ahead then. What do you want to know, policeman?
I'm looking for Martin Martinez.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
What do you mean?
Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martin Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez, like Tim Jambrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Okay.
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
Young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, smoker on the balcony.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil.
Now,
right?
Kim could have told me. He knows I'm retarded.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. No, no, no. I just want to talk to him.
Talk?
It turns into violent coughing. What?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Let's make sure we know everything.
Ask away, policeman.
Never mind.
She mumbles.
I thought it was going to be important. Foreclosed by Martinez Realty Associates. Someone has torn down the wall. Calm down. Sea below looks cold and
A
winter
shift
gray.
in temperature. The air chills around you.
Or besides
Dust
for
settles
warmth.
on the stony floor. A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to minus 20 degrees Celsius.
Her face
is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
The plan.
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down.
And what about the place?
It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
Shiver. Huh. Old grocery list. Oh my god, is that a geek reference? Health, money. Good. Good, we are getting paid. On the balcony. Oh, we're on this side. Oh, hey. Hello. What's up?
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
That's right. We've evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
Made them myself.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
Clever cultural commentary.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Piggy Boo.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write.
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cards. And my name's not Mona, so...
Well, you could. You know, it's a interpretive art. Write some random shit and just give it a meaning afterwards. And why are you committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know. Summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
Have an opinion on this one here.
Yeah?
Well, this is hooliganism. Well, you know what? No, it isn't. Why should we care? That's the union's job, isn't it? They don't need cops. I love public art.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Catch you later, Cindy. Oh, what the fuck is this place? Let me... What's this box here? Wait, item. Another one of those. Someone's been slipping here. That's probably Cindy. 100 tiny feet scurries beneath the grate. The rats of the city. The rats of the city in a city of rats and of coals for several winters. Smells of chemicals. Can't be good to live here. Pour l'homme, labour jeans. No, we have to. Ooh. Oh, I thought they were skinny. Savoir-faire or electrochemistry. It still gives electrochemistry, but instead it sacrifices savoir-faire. Which one is lower? Reaction speed. Let's keep it even then. -2. Hold up. This also... I actually prefer reaction speed. Oh, but my bum hat cancels it. Yeah. Let's give more to electrochemistry. We don't have enough of it. I think I can interact with.
An intricate web of blue lines, the pattern still. The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something. Soft, yet crinkly.
Take the item out.
It's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar.
They did mention that when we were talking about the ex-wife.
Familiar in a good way, you might say. There's pain in there somewhere.
Nice. Might actually have enough for 2 nights. You live there? Damn, bitch, you live like
Hello
this?
again, officers. Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
Cool.
Shoot, piggy.
I can't. I don't have my gun yet. Anyway. I could pass through here, unlock the door. Oh, hello. Suggestion and half-light. Half-light, I don't need it all the time. Oh my god, I look cool. Oh, it makes me look so good. What? Hold up. This is fire. Oh my god. Yo. Could we like make a drip competition in this game? Like one of those you get an hour. You play this game for an hour and you need to find the best fit. Comes from within. Snoring is scary somehow. You should leave. Moss. The shower contains a cover for some slime. Magnesium. Alcohol. No, thank you. I actually don't want to do alcohol. Oh, wait, what? I'm guessing this is 28 then.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Well, then I will respect their security and ignore their privacy.
28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock,
No
knock.
one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
What do you mean?
The smoker on the balcony. This is why we're here, right? He might know something about the murder.
Sounds good.
So
Tomorrow, 21.
9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him.
Actually, we do have time. If we remember about it, that is.
There it is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells
Yeah,
like
that's
the
when
end
we
of
had the
some
boss
distant
card.
summer.
It smelled like
the
it.
surface of another planet or some ancient temple.
Ancient temple?
Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to.
End of distant summer.
The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich. There is a movement next to you, the shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there.
Where did it go?
Why are you talking to a gum wrapper?
Deep,
Bitter,
deep breath.
citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take. Until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes. Made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive. Your heart working overtime, trying to keep up with the panicked synapses firing all over your brain, moving liters of blood through you, panicking.
I think I could have passed out again. Wow, knowing him. I have the key for the workshop. Where the fuck is the workshop? Oh, wait.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier. You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow. Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter. Your breathing grows even heavier.
You okay there?
Feeling... yeah, I'm fine.
You were looking pale there for a second. What are you looking at?
These bullet holes.
Bullet holes generally look the same, so probably. But you're right. More old bullet holes from the revolution.
Man, how many people got shot during that
Plenty.
revolution? Oh.
The streets ran red with blood. Dust swirled above the ruins. The pressure change from artillery fire ripped people apart in the top floors of the building above you.
Huh. What is shiver exactly? I still haven't gotten it. Erase the hair on the neck. Tune into the city. City lovers. Shiver comes when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surrounding. It enables you to hear the city itself, that truly belong to the streets. It is supernatural ability. An old wrong plays out in present times. Scenes come across the city, happens in front of you. But who is speaking to you? At high levels, shivers may make you seem mad to the outside world. As you listen to the city, you don't listen to others. Your superiors may begin to worry. With a low shivers, though you will seldom hear the city speaking to you. And if you cannot hear it, how can you ever save it? Weird. Anything else? Let's try to find some music at the pawn shop, maybe. You sell clothes. What is this?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
No, thank you. That's the pawn shop, isn't it?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Interfacing. Interfacing.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest
They
of
got
the
a
trinkets
truly cool
displayed on the
figurine in the
table.
box under the table.
Some on horse. Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain priced. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
Ah, we need it.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
Fuck yeah.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
That's a strip light?
Yes,
strip
officer.
light?
As you see, it's in perfect working order.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
Let's look at it.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
How much?
700 real.
A bargain? No, it's not. He's trying to sweet-talk you into buying trash.
There's one just like that on every corner. Why would I pay 700?
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag.
What do you mean transformations?
Well, there are the cost of removal and rewiring. The most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
How'd you get it?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
I actually do want it.
All the old boomboxes are there, blinking.
Okay. We do have the figurine now, which is important. He says, not sure. Applying the company that controls the drawbridge. People, speakers from the people of Samara.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Wipe him out. Yeah!
Don't shoot, officer! Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
A shakedown.
Good one, officer. You're a funny
Give me
guy.
your money.
Now, what can I do for you?
And for some answers to official business
Then
questions.
fire away, officer.
Net finger pistols, 9mm. No. What kind of stuff?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
So that's just the normal price, isn't it?
Anything for you.
The food packages you're selling have humanitarian aid.
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
I think one said not for resale.
No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers, an extremely reputable guy.
Wait, Humanix, humanitarian aid.
Does your supplier drive that Humanix lorry over there?
What? Look, officer, I'm just a retailer. You'd have to talk to my supplier if you got questions about the supply chain. That's how the game works.
Interesting.
Macaronis. Where are you from?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
But you're not a local, are you?
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais, from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
What is it called that? Lots of apricot?
The apricot suzerainty is what the Sigai archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol. It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand.
Oh, it's
No, apricots come from Sigai. My grandma used to grow them. But Sigai is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I
Poor
send half my profit
underprivileged
back to my
grandma.
grandma in Seaguy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra series.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool.
They're really good too.
Real.
Never mind.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabric.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make the box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand. Buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
83%, I'll take it.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega
Embouchure
sporty. And it's only
minus
$4.50
shivers.
for you, sir.
And this, that's the shades. Don't care about it, honestly. I don't know.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
That we inspected. Am I done here? It's full of snow. No one lives here anymore. I've not talked to you, have I?
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph, in no response, wherever.
No, she's gone. Let's go back to the, hello.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on!
Still not moving. Green. Every time I've seen gameplay, because I've never watched the start, I've never known what was going on or understood how it worked. To put it bluntly, it's a point and click. Go around, ask questions, talk, and do dice rolls. The yellow rolls in the windows, those aren't the flowers you were that were left for class.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle.
No. Oh, also, welcome back. Sorry, I just saw.
The tear machine.
So basically, you have your character, you have your stats, and you go around making skill rolls.
Is this about the questions again?
This
Because
Frit-
I don't really know
Okay.
anything.
This Frit has warehouse in the back of the Rolling in Rags.
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what
Give me
Frit
something
does.
to work with here.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Shit. Okay. So you're trying to solve this murder, at the same time, you're trying to figure out who the fuck you are. Trying to become, like, anybody. Reconstruct yourself from nothing. Now I'm not sure what to do. Keep talking to Joyce. I'll even ask her out to what she wants me to do. Just in case. This is the point to click, but I don't think it has anything to do with Monkey Island. I don't understand the multitude of voices in your head. That's your stats. The best way the best way for me to explain it, it's like, yeah, he's just like us, for real, for real. It's like your instincts, I would say. The higher the points, the more you are inclined of saying it. The more work with me, brain here. Come on. The more inclined you are of using it. So let's say I'm a physical build, so I'm more inclined of using my body, having high endurance. Well, not so high because I've taken some hit. Being able to take some hit, being into drugs and physical distraction, being able to feel around me, like gut feeling, feeling. Well, it says feeling the city, which is weird. And just aggression. But if I was more of a psyche, which is the equivalent of charisma in a normal game, I'd be able to convince people that have high authority. And since those stats are high, it defines you as someone who uses this stat more. So the more you spend time, to put it simply, it's like different part of your brains. And the more developed have the more roles. So it's just the little voices in your head.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, let's try it.
You're back.
Okay,
Good.
tell me about this alleged
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Shit, yeah, baby. It's the party pipeline. Why would you want to shut that down?
See, now that she mentioned drugs, my electrochemistry, since it's high, chimes in. So my character is more inclined of doing drugs, so he's more inclined of reacting like that. I'll try. Not several personality, but there are several facets of his personality. Some are stronger than others. It's really tough to explain because I'm not that good at explaining stuff. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, man. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
What do you mean?
The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight. upstream where it's clearer.
To put it simply, instead of having stats, your stat just affecting how you act, your stat talks to you. That's pretty much how the better I can tell. They're like party members.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
What proof do you have the union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with a sourcing region for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
Or is Australia here like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the trade committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge.
Which is something I've understood
operation
for a
will
while.
continue.
It's just the idea that each stat has an attached personality. Isn't really cool and so kind of weird. Yeah. It's as if the more strength you have, the more the game encourages you of using it.
Thousands of liters of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Cold breath rushes in from the bay, making its way down the alleyways and potholed streets. From Martinez to Jamrock, in the traffic you hear the clinking of glass vials, concealed beneath tarpaulin. Or is it just your teeth chattering in the cold?
Fucking misery.
A lot of it. It comes in from large Samaran factories in South Safre, Sigai, and Sinyao. The literage they must get from this terminal alone must be oceanic.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open the drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
I hate how inclined I am of trusting her. I feel like she's gonna be the first one to backstab me. But we already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching.
The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
I might. Honestly, a bit more. Well, I will. That's 100%.
Yes?
I'll take this case, probe the driver, see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
You're in the boat.
Why, yes I am.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
What kind of boat?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
And how does it do in business?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we investigated.
Oh, Kim! Okay, I think I can handle on the boat.
Good.
I talked to Edward.
You have?
Finally, time to choose sides.
How would you like, Mr. Clare? I didn't, I'll be honest.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years? Or wait, actually, corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic, worm-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt worm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something,
oh,
how
she's
could I
crying.
stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious
Oh,
to hear another person's take? It's only natural.
She's trying.
Tell her she'll like you for it.
Talk about something else for now, if you don't mind.
Of course. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
No, thank you. Let's go talk to Tommy. He's been awfully fucking panicky. Well, not panicky, but he has a skill check. That's it. That's my suspicion. And I don't know, he seems uncomfortable. It gives me an experience. So roundabout. Capside apartments, Martinez Pier. He's been banged up in a parable. Rest in peace. Says. Rip in peace until it is done. Tommy, you deal with drugs.
Into a kind of a snow limbo, man.
It seemed like
now it's turning into
drugs.
Ah, man, me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
You get high and I'm looking for a dealer.
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
Entrapment? What's that?
Entrapment is where a law officer gets a person to commit a criminal offense they otherwise wouldn't commit, often through some trickery or fraud.
Yes. It's like trying to trick a person into doing something criminal that they'd never do.
Hey, if it yields results.
So you do realize entrapment doesn't work if you announce you're going to do it in advance?
Okay, let me get this straight. Thanks, Kim. But I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Why are you still hanging around?
Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
Working on these rhymes clearly leads to muscular atrophy. Make sure you don't get hooked on poetry.
Who do you think could be conducting the drugs?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
That's all for now. Do I have clothes that give conceptualization? I have a shirt. Ooh, sexy. If I wear these instead, I'll be better. Could even smoke. How do I smoke again? Oh. There you go.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo.
Hit it!
There's something here, stored away in some dusty corner. It starts like...
A mirror's temperature is always 0. It has ice in the veins. Its camera is in an X-ray.
Whoa. What else?
It is a chalice held out to you in silent communion.
Silent communion? That's good.
Or gaspingly you partake of a shifting identity, never your own.
Dang, that's some great shit. You came up with that yourself.
I'm just a vessel for the muse, honey.
Right. But really, no bullshit. That's great stuff. I sort of want to know if it's yours.
Yeah, they're mine.
Fucking hey. Seems I got you all wrong. Cops aren't much known for their artistic sensibilities these days. It's good to meet a fellow poet. Someone with an appreciation for real text. The others here, so you don't really get it.
Hey man, cops are human too.
Yeah, I guess I owe you an apology for thinking otherwise. And again, great shit.
You found some common ground with this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
Oh, curious. It looks so stupid now. And my health is so low. It's the end of the day, so I don't think I should worry about it. Hey, buddy.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Okay. Any other conductor? I'd like to get this done with... Where am I going? Is the old lady a conductor? Now that I ask it, sounds a bit dumb.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you?
You're out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Where else would you be then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro. Until you came along, that is.
Sorry to interrupt your dreaming.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow, and she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution. In Methk, it was a golden age.
So you were in Mesk when you were younger?
Someone was.
Right, I have the questions for you. Do I care about those? Are these not your
They
memories?
are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
All of what? The world? The present?
Who's Gabriel?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you. His head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
Also a question.
Why not,
Police.
Sheriff? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks lines up the dashboard. What's the hole?
Diamonds.
Really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
What's marvelous is the truth. What are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
You don't know what you're hauling?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
Well, it's your machine and you
She
just want to
says
keep...
that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Wait, did you get high off driving that lorry?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go, Sheriff. It's low. I go to the bottom.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
What if the cargo is contraband?
Then it's contraband, Lowman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Who?
Bad Hand. Hermenegildos' bad hand. Strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary. No drugs can compare.
The adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
Okay, that's not what I'm trying to get at.
Then what were you getting at?
What is that you're hauling?
You're man, Lowman. What of it?
Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
You said earlier you don't know what cargo you're hauling. So
Just
you do
this
drugs?
month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiris to Grat on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiris to Grat, Lowman?
That's why I'm asking you.
It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously.
Damn this. Make her answer.
I didn't ask about the diamonds, did I? I don't care about that.
Diamonds are
Welcome,
good for
Link.
you, Lowman. You should try them sometime. Make yourself pretty like Eva de Zoras.
Okay, whoever this is, I don't care. If you're not involved, why are you still here?
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls.
I'm doing pretty good.
Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree.
I'm having a lot of fun with this game, but it's a slow burn. And it's not... And I feel like trying to give a shit about getting new viewers. I'm gonna try to make some short videos. And then I'm gonna play some better known games. Some of those multiplayer games that attracts people. I'm gonna check what's popular, hop on it a bit, try to make some content.
Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Thanks for your...
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to...
Okay, there's a third one, isn't it? Not him. What about you?
Welcome to Revachol.
There's him. And I know, Revachol, that's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture. While your ancestors came to this island a mere 300
DBD.
years
I bully him for being bad at it. Oh god, I do have it. I got it for free on Epic.
Every school of thought and government has failed in this city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Ooh, that is not my fight.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What's going on here?
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
Was that, Can someone remind me? We're detectives. Surprisingly, we are detectives and we're trying to solve a murder. While trying to become a functional human being.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Kim, don't
Silence.
stoke the fire.
The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Now that's settled. We have a couple
What
questions.
do you say, officers?
He smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo you're supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Rhetoric. Do I have anything for rhetoric? No.
Looking for something? Oh man, that's goddamn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
Okay, what's that argument all about? Wait, no, you're a lorryman, right? What's your sense?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
You smell of booze and cigarettes. What's different about narcotics?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
Okay, that's your stance. That's all I needed. Now let me ask something else.
Bites his lip and drops the knife.
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo.
How long has it been going on then?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month. 2 months, maybe. But apples. Yeah.
He's given you the runaround.
What's the argument about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge, you know. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like...
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat. Not sheep, ostriches.
Oh, so you're just a racist. That makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
If this guy's all the Occidentals have, well, Let's just say he's not exactly ripped.
Okay, I've already made up my mind. Want to hear it?
Oh?
I can't get down with racism. I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
I wanted to punch him.
Looking for something, Runt?
Hmm.
Don't you tell me.
It's clearly him. And I'm still under the influence of my drugs. I can't get down with racism. There's something so fucking funny about this game. Just yeah, you know what? I'm racist. Deep down, racist. Yep, that's me. Fucking, was it rhetoric?
Looking for something, Runt? Oh, not much anymore. Apples, yeah.
He's given you the runaround. Let's...
I need 2 more.
Looking for something, Runt? Oh, not... Let's try. Apples, yeah.
He's given you the runaround.
Fuck. A bit more I could level it up, but I still wouldn't be enough. Nothing's affecting my rhetoric here. I kind of like the orange bum hat. Fits him really well.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have... You take the legal documents out the youth center.
Hmm.
It's you again. What is it?
Hey Titus, at least you're not racist.
Again.
Good one, Titus.
Wait, no more
About.
questions. Hey Gart, anything new?
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Yes.
Bit blocked here. Well, we'll get the fishing village tomorrow.
You see a heavy
Oh!
steel door. The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then, the lock clicks. The darkness before you smells like engine grease and cut wood.
Franco-Nigerian. Team is horse and swords. White Diora. Backlash of female figure in mourning. Note, NB, the spirit key is tied to the bush. Outside. Yeah, that we knew. More money!
Over there, in the corner.
Pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Kim, are you seeing what I'm saying?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
You played it?
A little.
Let's take a closer look.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath.
I fucking love pinball.
Coin operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready. Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, "Inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people."
Inspect the playing
The
field.
theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
What's with the goats?
Indeed. Think of them as balls.
Balls. Big balls. Play!
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon
I got
you're
an
able to
achievement.
keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, finger boy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
What kind of guy?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
So a racist mountaineer.
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
That is kind of cool, but in a... Okay, I love trophies. That is something that I fucking adore. Trophies are the best. Unless it's real life. That is not
He
cool.
also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man. But you seem to be having fun.
I'm pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3.
The idea with trophies, I love doing it. Like even in Dark Souls, I kept the souls, the boss souls. Once, like I did New Game Plus, even if I am finished with the boss weapons, I kept the souls, at least one of each, just to keep it as a trophy.
Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Concentrate and aim for the narrow passage.
Maneuvering
Put it in,
the
champ.
ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness.
There's a big difference between hunting and keeping trophies and trophy hunting. Yes, actually. There is.
This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Can be done. Just watch.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
No!
If you can't even see it. The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes nothing, finger boy.
Yes?
Hello, what is this? Oh, wait, whoa.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played.
Run your fingers across.
Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
How about fire
You
one of
can't
those?
fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
What's Fort
Some
Theora?
kind of inane pinball theme. Probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
The lieutenant grimaces looking at the machines.
Don't enjoy pinball, Kim?
No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on.
Nigerian ball. Wanna play that?
No.
It's strange that he doesn't like pinball. Kim here is a Zeolite. His people are incredibly dexterous, and they all love pinball.
I don't want to be
Matter of
racist.
fact.
Us?
Stop.
No, no matter.
Okay. I don't like pinball because I had to learn to play it for an undercover job at a pinball ring. And it's a lame, boring, and unchallenging game. There. We can move on now.
Super. Tip top. This went pretty well, all things considered.
Thank God. Let's move on. Oh God, I almost ruined it. Okay. Map. Rhetoric. And where's Tommy? No. Racist. Racist. It was rhetoric, wasn't it? For the racist. Bonus from item. What is it again? Yeah, I had to use rhetoric for Titus. I feel like this is the only way to advance with where I'm going. So let's try again with him.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places.
It is my duty as a cop to investigate every square inch of this world.
Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
Oh, I almost ruined it with my boy. Let's take another smoke. Super hard to actually get it.
It's you again. What is it?
Do I have anything else? Just in case. Nope.
It's you again. What is it?
Okay. I believe. You know what? 17, I believe.
Convinced Titus is being manipulated? Bad idea. Bringing her up will do no good. You should know by now. Titus will never falter. But you know someone who might.
Well, the boys will.
Fat Angus. The powerful guy. Mr. All Muscle. The time has come.
It's literally the equivalent of arcade saloon hosts making kids play Street Fighter in hard difficulty so they eat through the coins faster. It's always been the case. That's why even NES games and SNES games like Super Nintendo were made to just ruin your day. Make sure you try again.
Just remember, it's about more than Glacia. It's about these men and Martinez, their district.
Okay, this is gonna be hard.
Outside in the evening light, ruined and old, shadows lengthen on the pavement. A distant gunshot.
That's it. He's close. We're going home, Kim.
Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Okay. Fuck, this is gonna be a hard one. Okay. Fighting is the most powerful. Just remember, it's more about than class. It's about these men. In Martinez, this district, their responsibility. Outside of the evening light, ruin and old, shadows lengthen the pavement. Because he... because they like killing.
Yeah, we liked it. It wasn't for your fucking entertainment, Dennis.
They kill you because they think it's funny.
They can't even remember.
It wasn't that. It wasn't.
Says
we didn't shoot him.
That's it. That's the weak one. You
I got it.
him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Fucking press it. Fucking go for the kill. Go for the kill. Go for the kill.
Kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus.
He was dead before you hanged him?
Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Does he? His closed fist is shaking. It's you who's in control. Let them have their moment.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions?
We did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
My boy!
So you didn't kill him? He was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his head.
Another nod.
Why?
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How'd you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who Tibbs? The 8?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
If Class Classier didn't kill him. Why'd they cover up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
Didn't notice anything. What kind of shit?
That can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
And these people?
They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
Whose idea was it to hang him?
In a manner of speaking.
What do you mean?
We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it. For political reasons. It sent a good message.
The eighth are Hardy?
The big guy turns to Glenn, who's about to say something. The blonde shuts his mouth before a word escapes.
I'll say it again. All the Hardy boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy boys. You don't know her, anyway.
I would love to know her.
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klasia you want to talk to.
So who killed him?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klasia. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
Any ideas about his past?
I do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Sorry I made you guys fight.
Me too.
Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She, Klasia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
you would still prefer if we didn't take her away.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Whew. Spicy. It's soon to be 21. Do believe we'll be able to take it. 10 minutes. Let's explore a bit. What is this? What is it?
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside. Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
88?
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
88. A long time
At
ago.
the end of the last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital. Maximum 5.
There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
What was it used for?
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
Go up. Hello.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up, a long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
There used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel? There are machines left over.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the hearties bang away at it.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Is part of the Doom commercial area?
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
They gave up fixing the pinball.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
That's cool. Hello. Empathy and hand-eye coordination. I actually look decent. Conceptualization. Oh, this only gives me... Okay, let's... Yes! Yeah. We are real boy. Hello.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Last week?
3 weeks maximum, from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
This is good. He likes it. There's a little smile there, in the dark of the workshop.
It was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider.
What does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind Classius' room, in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Soul could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left the pattern, uniform, horizontal lines.
Ain't the odd soul print.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
And not worker boots.
No. These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Let's move on. Tiny hole in the wall.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
What were these people doing in there?
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural there. Sensationally unnatural. If your mesolimbic reward pathway were to venture a guess, one of the bottles is probably being put somewhere it doesn't belong.
Can see into Classier bedroom from here.
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
Boring footprints. I want to jump to sensationalist conclusions.
Okay.
This is the barred door you tried to kick in before.
Likely punch the door once more, just in case.
The door shudders a bit, as though it were laughing at you.
Unbar the door. Hey, hey!
You made the right call there. It feels good. Pure.
About what?
I'm talking about your zero-tolerance policy toward the mania of narco. You're in the right there. Powerful stance. Would you like to take it up a notch? Would you like to become an anti-narcomania zealot? Yes, you're pure. Unravaged by narco. Of course, it's pretty obvious you've done a lot of drugs in the past, and will probably do more in the future. But that doesn't matter.
Doesn't I smoke like a beast?
No. By supporting the traditional tobacco industry, you keep the narco mills in check. If anything, you should smoke more. Tobacco smoke also wards off narco spirits.
Yeah, I should start saving lives.
That's good to hear.
Oh,
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
That's what she said, yes?
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old.
Where is this going?
How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder? You could ask either one of them.
How old do you think I am?
Huh?
How old do I look?
How old? 58.
We were all both wrong about the disease, though.
42. And he was deceased. He had been decomposing for a week.
Probably 62. I feel like I've been decomposing for longer than that.
On the bright side, you've been getting a lot of exercise lately.
The ravage of all ghoul are nearly as extreme as that of death itself, that there in Kitsuragi.
There's silence. Then a little more. Here it comes. Mercy.
Sure, you're 42. Let's go?
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
Shoot it.
To the laboratorium.
Let's remember my age. Oh, finally.
It's always good to see you.
Ain't that old? It is. It is.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
The Hardy Boys told us what really happened.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
Send us on a run round?
I know. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. For all of this, for wasting your time.
Why did you waste our time then?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
That's not good enough reason.
You're right. There's more.
More?
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glance it over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again, where the cold oceanic expanse lies, and behind it, another world.
Is that where you're looking over your shoulder? You're afraid of the moral intern?
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Why'd you tell the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth.
Well, why'd you do it?
You have to understand, the people around here, No one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Yeah.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once. Just one time.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Revachol.
What did you do to have these people after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Louis-Douin County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Louis-Scop conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them. As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too, along with Louis-Scop and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
That's a lot of shit you've gotten yourself into.
It is. Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. Ordinary people. What I did to get to accounting... A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
What happened then with the murder? Let's talk about it.
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Exactly.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see.
A great pain moves through her, a dark and indefinite wave. She continues in spite of it.
I knew he was dead, before he fell down on top of me.
Then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Your cigarette, miss.
Oh.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
So am I.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Yeah, that'd sober you up. If that happens, you would be sober.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off. Much more than usual.
Titus said you looked pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What did you do then?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
What happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Who is Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
The Hardy was the lead. I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy
Well,
Boys.
Nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
Let's add that to the interrogation list.
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tempering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
Then again, she was high and drunk. Well, not just drunk at that point. Shocking her, 25% was to be suppressed and 50% for the shooter to be a sniper. Lower the chance of the sniper. We did find some footsteps inside the corridor, and the key for the pinball was hidden.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does. Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What'd you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
Let's talk about Ruby. Where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Her pen pistol. Could the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
It probably didn't. They would have shot her too at this point.
Or I don't know anything anymore. All I do is wait here.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
I think we're done here for now.
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands. He's thinking, are we done here? Or maybe you should take her to the station for safekeeping. She lied to you, and she's a flight risk.
Let's return to this later.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
You're saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it?
It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin, but something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
Where is it?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
How do you bring those circumstances?
Incrementally. Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little speed. History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
Okay, what the Kingdom of Conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend and even more difficult to describe.
Sounds like an
Partly
adventure.
Because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist, post-national. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Post-sexual as in a new sexual or a I don't need sexual? Sounds incredible. Allons-y. Let's go there right now.
Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
Well, then let's get there eventually.
That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier. This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. A vague sense of disappointment fills you. The glass shimmer. The window stands.
Out of murder, truly and thoroughly interrogate class. Let's try it again. Actually, that's gonna be for tomorrow. Kinda done for today. Instead, let's go see our Martin Martinez, who isn't Martin Martinez, but we're still gonna try. Let's go! Allons-y! Or something like that. If I could get there before 22, I think it's still gonna count. Yeah. That is odd. How did they access the workshop key? Who worked there? Low light pollution rise from the east. You hear distant traffic. Nice is falling on the city. We don't want to unlock more.
This door is made of metal. No one.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow.
No one.
We should return tomorrow.
When he meant tomorrow, he really meant tomorrow. Okay. Damn it. Maybe he used to... No. No, we know what he used. What am I talking about?
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RC.
Okay. And?
Bell McGrath rifle.
An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez, or anywhere in Ravachol, really.
It's nothing like actual detective work. It's a real fictional world. It's really interesting. That's why not?
Sure, there's some arms trafficking, but the laws prohibiting the use of breech loaders we inherited from the monarchy have been effective, from what I've seen. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons. but they realize it's worth it in the end.
Makes you consider every shot. I like it.
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier. But back to the investigation.
Still think 20 possibly when there only seem to be one. Well, because they don't know the one. Looking for an antique enthusiast.
Doesn't seem that likely, but we'll check out all possible leads. Next step, finding the gun. Okay, and? An antique. That makes I have to hand it to the monarchs. It's quite admirable that they took the advice of criminologists last century and banned the use of... Some new RCM recruits get impatient with... Imagine if... But back to the investigation.
Jamrock bangers?
Let's find out. Next step.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's actually a...
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic... The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out. You can just about make out of...
What can you say about the bullet so far?
Well, I actually know
Yes,
this.
it's as if you've seen bullets before, officer.
A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzleloader, like those typically found on the streets of Martinez. Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find the gun that shot it.
There you go. Ah, this is so much fun. I'm sorry, but like, just exploring this world is enough to make me happy inside. Learning more about it is just so much fun. Before I do something stupid.
It's you again. What is it?
Now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
Next link in the chain that leads me to Lily's killer.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that.
And fuck you too, moral
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect.
I was going to say that the murder could have done with a famous Elise Commando carbine, but I checked it. It's not 5. I think they said it's a 446. Then again, I could be fucking high.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly it...
Theory, logic. Fuck. That's my lowest. Do I still have a cigarette? I don't.
It's you again. What is it?
$5 millimeters in diameter. The magnesium-based life form is keeping me down. That's cool.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those.
Behind the blue steel.
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there.
He's really holding himself back. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Aren't you gonna ask me?
Okay, what is back there?
Pinball machines. Pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why? Do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
If you're thinking of selling those pinball machines, I want a fat cut sea-suit shit. Thinking of turning this place back to a pinball arcade?
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have, it wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
No, there's a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs, secret back room, right next to Classia's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machines.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you...
The color has drained from his face. What a shame. To fix such a good peephole.
You've been notified.
Thank
Not
you.
being
I'll
perfect
patch it
right
up
now.
personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not.
No, there's nothing.
Yes?
Am I missing something?
You clearly...
Jackpot. These, unlike every...
Large prints, everything.
Let's ask some
Officer.
bad questions.
What brings you up here in the rain?
Drama. Allons-y.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening.
But we are awake, sire. She has been forthcoming with sordid details women usually conceal. Most shocking details of the sexual kind. We are a bulwark, unbreached.
Smoking is the least dangerous thing she does to her body.
Get a hold of yourself just once, will you? Try to look past the sexually lax morals and do some police work. So you say, but give us one example of deceit. Just one example.
Could the lurid explicit conceal something less sensual but more illegal?
Who is this personhood picking these seditious options? Can't you see the detective grows weary of your malcontent? Stop staring at her eyes and say something pertinent to the case. This is making you look like an amateur. It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further. At least for now.
Okay,
When was the window changed?
last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it. I told you I'm a horrible girl. I told you things break around me.
Did you kill him?
What? Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that.
Rage? Who knows the dark currents where lovers go? All kinds of crazy things happen when drugs are involved. Now, you guys suddenly have theories pouring out, when they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
Does it repeated it at the end?
What does that mean?
Do drugs make you aggressive?
No. People don't take drugs to kill each other. They take them to feel okay with each other. I thought you Ravishol people would be more enlightened on this. I'm sorry, officer. I'm under
Fuck, I
some
just
stress
realized she
here.
looked like a middle school science teacher. I wish my science school, my middle school science teacher looked like her. It's okay if you did it in self-defense.
I did not kill him to defend myself from rape. I told you before. That wasn't what happened.
Okay, I'm done.
Like what? Because I'm a...
Which is an indicator of truth.
I'm not gonna
You have to understand. The people around here.
Her...
He kept throwing stuff.
She nods, silently. Then...
Yes?
This window.
Thank you. Even Atomic agrees.
Yes?
Link, you just don't have taste.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs.
Anything of note?
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra.
A shouldish woman, let's go!
An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses.
You could say he's on the lookout.
Pill
Among
sheets.
some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
And I do know how.
A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
What's so exciting about this orange bottle?
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is
No,
some
it isn't
scientifically advanced
mathematical
trucker
theorem.
speed.
It sounds like you're using mathematical theorem to hide your bad taste. Also, see a brand called Preptide.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
I'm good. Link, my good man. We gotta give each other's credit a bit. You're here in my
again.
chat.
What is
Proof that you have a bit of logic, a bit of taste.
Nothing is happening.
No,
The
we
pieces
can
are
do this.
there, but they remain unconnected. Sorry, you're not coming up with anything. Again, the pieces are there. She could have done it.
I
Somehow.
find good about the lollipop
Something
looking
else.
ass.
Walla walla bing bang. It's just not coming together.
It's elegant. What a little bing bang?
I don't know what it means, but it felt like the most appropriate thing to say. That's what the witch doctor would say, at least.
What a little bing bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ding. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang. Oh, yeah, it is actually. Why am I such an
No
idiot?
one knows.
It's because your eyesight.
Still nothing, but that's okay. This doesn't
You
have
have
to
been
turn
giving
into
you
some
credit
kind
to my
of
agreement.
meltdown. You're just a cop, taking your time. Why does Puzzleface get to not melt down? You and I melted down like crazy. Remember? Right. Puzzleface shouldn't be the cool guy when he fails. I was supposed to be that.
They're having an argument.
Shush. I'm just more level-headed than you.
That's my stats are having an
Let's
argument.
Look at this as a learning experience. What are the components you need to implicate Ruby? His wife left him. He needs to kill himself. Make her sorry she did.
Wait, No, go back to logic, go back to logic.
Smart move. The components are access to the roof, weapon, and motive. Here is what you can do to make it easier. Come on, guys. Hey, did someone say something already? No? Yes? Who cares? Upstairs in Clausia's bedroom, the window the bullet came through. Analyze that. There's a spooky building west of this. Take a flashlight with you. Search the basement. There are secrets, magisterial, ancient secrets that may assist you. You could crack Clausia's last defenses. Maybe she'll tell you something helpful. Also, you should say, I need to kill myself and it's all over.
Oh god, let's have an argument.
No, nothing good will come of it. He did the right thing not saying that the last time. Just do what the nice helpful guys said and don't do the bad things. It's that simple.
Unless we have more business, we should...
Say, hard to remember with your brain in overload, but have you smoked lately? A cigarette may help you. Yes, huff and puff and blow this case wide open.
Oh god, we got the breakthrough. And the little guy gets smaller and smaller as you rise above the dollhouse world. You see him out of the snow, at the streets, in the shop on the corner, and finally in a matchbox house. Sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can smell them from up here. It's awful. A white morning, a modern death, divorce, or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him, make him smaller, make him less you. Plus 20% zoom out distance in all mode robotics, that is useless to me. What's happened to my F2? Oh my god. Wait. Tips.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. You ring the doorbell, but...
Oh wait, that is right.
This orange machine is dead still.
Nah.
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner.
Let's do it one more time. Tibbs, the window company. The window company is closed. Let's ask her again.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a dye? I'm listening. Oh, this one's a mess. Turns out, the business was actually set up as and they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid. Yeah, don't. I'm pretty sure it still doesn't work. The one with an empty name? Sure, I'm listening. Good.
I was sure she could have helped me with that.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the speaker.
Good evening. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule? Good. Please repeat the password. Proceed. Fortress accent.
Tiles on the cube.
But the deal is, in Fallout New Vegas, the the stats aren't, what's it called? They aren't personal enough. They don't represent a part of your psyche. They're just physical traits, you know? Strength and, well, physical instrument in this game. Do I have... Okay. I'll try to present the,
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different...
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
Wait, so you know of the curse?
Everyone knows of it.
It's listed on the intercom outside.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling.
It was on the east, which failed. Trooper help, the Whirling will escape.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework?
Yeah, no, then
ceilings,
traits
the
would
nice
work
rooms?
better.
Well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost...
He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him.
You really care about the Whirling, huh?
Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
Shouldn't be so worried about the bait label.
I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel? Everything's doomed enough without that.
Who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
And who named it Whirling and Rags?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
What song?
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Good pick.
What about those cafeterias you manage?
What about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
He's hesitating, not sure if he should share this information with you. Encourage him.
And the others?
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but it's nothing like the Whirling.
Good luck.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help. So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment... Yes?
Set of tracks? Fucking hell. Titus Marty.
It's you again. What is it?
Cannot think of anything else and it's pissing me off. Yes, I should buy some cigarettes too.
Yes?
In the morning. Goodbye.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Recite the poem.
It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that,
and
it's
it
over.
Stopped.
The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
I need to go buy some cigarettes. Hopefully it's still open.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers.
That's the spirit. Never forget. The whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
Okay. Visual calculus has been useful so far. And with it, I'll be able to retry the window, giving me a bonus.
Is this about the questions?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal spray.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you go, mister.
There you go. Come on. Visual calculus on anything that I have. I thought I had. Yes. Come on. Believe this time. Where?
This window is pristine.
72%.
Unlike the game.
That is bullshit.
You're not some kind of super detective.
That is pretty far away. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking
72 fucking %. Okay. Let's save. It is a bit far away. Okay. Should have saved before. Yes. That's when I was talking to him, wasn't it?
Can I help you? Another thing. What?
So he knows.
Everyone, I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling. Does this look like a fault?
He's done a fine job too.
Yeah, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial. I don't place much stock in some real estate man. Well, it sure as hell.
It was you?
You look so pale.
Good pick.
What about?
He's hesitating.
The other is a... Luck is... So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me... Yes?
Okay. Time is at 22 and a half. Let's try it again. To dodge, I rolled 98, crit failing. I hate it. I hate it so much. I was so angry.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely.
Kim, I think I should tell
You
people to
should
fuck
tell
off more
people
often.
to fuck off
It really
more
felt
often.
good.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
Fuck yeah, motherfucker. Okay, now let's do it again. Visual calculus. Buy some ciggies, some fags if you will.
A colorful...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both... Here you go, mister.
That is the... Oh, I am proud of myself. This is the first time that I actually save scum. For 72%. Like, I got some 10, 12%. I cannot believe I don't get a 72%. Wait. Yeah. Oh my god, I just realized why it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna shut up before.
This window is pristine
58?
inside, unlike
Hold up.
the one next
Oh.
to it.
The glasses.
This window is pristine on the inside. Again with this, you're not some kind of...
I'm not exactly sure either. It's a weakness.
What are the chances? What are the actual chances?
This window is pristine on the inside.
The glasses.
This window is pristine. The golden light melts away into the
Thank
blue,
you.
glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
Ooh. What position are they in?
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired.
I understand why they use it. Because the only other alternative is just giving like 10 answers. Only one of them is right. Or like unlocking the answer when you only have the clues. But then if you already figured it out, it's just annoying.
The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain.
Where's this come
from?
from?
The roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Have a look at point A.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Began residue outside?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away.
Like gambling and having terrible luck. Exactly. That's one thing that I hate. I want to feel like I'm doing stuff.
72%. With an antique weapon that fires military-grade ammunition.
That we know.
A Belmagrave rifle, for example. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here, Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies.
Are there any arguments against A Prime?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could it have been from inside?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective.
Luck behind any luck is even 90%. Yeah. Could have been another point of origin.
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Inspect the ghostly figure.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
And the radius?
You would need a map for that. A map of Martinez.
Where do I get a map of Martinez?
The bookstore. They have maps. You're thinking, what if the shot didn't come from the roof, right?
Yeah.
Good. We should come back with a map and compare the landscape to the radius of the shot.
Blink. Come on, if I hurry up, maybe we'll get it before we have to go. The thing is, this game feels a lot like it's fun to mess in, but I don't want to mess in. Fuck me. I don't want to mess around in this game because I don't know. I care about those people. Kim especially. Classier too. Guard grew on me a lot. And like, I don't want to be a bad person in the same way in the real life I don't want to be a bad person. Okay, since we finished the day, I feel like it's a good place to end. We'll have the weird dream again. Oh fuck! We still have to take away the expression.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's like some like.
Whew. Lucky.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting, but it's yours. You've earned it. The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother.
I read Brother San. Oh my god, I'm a weeb. Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
This body's worthless anyway. No one does anything nice to it.
And why might that be the case? What lava lights on such a bloated corpse to be?
At this point, I think I need medical attention.
Oh, yes. They'll check you out, give you some pills, make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Human beings will always betray me. You, whatever. I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock
and roll.
Roll.
God. And I'm healed. Go to save. Yeah, it's been 3 hours and it is a bit late. Fun fact, the song in the games are copyrighted, but there's no strikes on my videos, which means I can play it, but it will still tell me that it has been copyright striked. Not striked, but just ID'd. Which is interesting. What? Oh. I hope the ambience isn't too loud. Anyway, that being said, my name is Bluemoonnyk. Your name is. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to be here next time. Don't forget to like and comment. Apparently it helps with the algorithm. Well, apparently. We all know it does. Let's be honest. But I still say apparently because it's been hard-coded in my head to use this outro. And I really like it. I like how it sounds. I need to work on a better aesthetic. The blue and black is a cool one, but I don't know. I've been going towards the noir jazz basement bar kind of vibe a while. I started watching Bacano, so that doesn't help. You're welcome. I hope you all enjoyed it. Yeah, good night at this point. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. I have a Twitter. I have Discord. We have a community Discord. Link in the description, like right down there. And have a wonderful day. Goodbye. And stay safe. I forgot to put it in live chat. I hope I didn't miss any messages. Anyway, bye-bye. I'll try to not do that again. Promise.